Yo, what's good? So I don't know what's going on with J.COLE and NONAME, but something interesting is happening. Now J.COLE did drop off the song, Snow in the Bluff, basically replying to a tweet, that NONAME had put out a month ago. Basically saying what a lot of people were saying online, that, all these people, notable artists, they put certain content in their music, but yet when things are happening, they not in the front lines, with the people. Then we see J. Cole and Kendrick, out there with the people protesting. We knew who she was talking to, you know what I mean? And so I remember seeing a tweet and didn't really think nothing of it. I don't really know who NONAME is. I'm not going to front. I've never heard her music, but I have heard her recent song and she's pretty dope. So, time go on and J. Cole just all of a sudden come back with this new song, Snow in the Bluff. Now I'm thinking, okay, is he on this shit to where what he did with False Prophets, you know what I'm saying? Middle Child, Everybody Dies. Is he on that type of wave? And then you listen to the song and damn, he's just basically replying to her tweet. And overall, from what I got from the song, it's like, okay, you a little bit smarter than me. Just because I went to college don't mean that I have a high IQ or whatever the case may be, but you down in the people that you should be teaching in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, damn, I don't see why people are getting offended. They try to cancel J. Cole and some more shit. You know what I mean? The song was dope. I definitely like the production. His flow is, he need to stick with that flow right there. You know what I mean? The way he rapping on that joint was crazy. Now I'm not the biggest. Um, Let me see how I could put it. Yeah, well, y'all understand what I'm saying. I'm not the most well-rounded person when it comes to education or whatever. I'm not like no genius or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? My vocabulary is okay, but it's not on no TI level. You dig? So from what I took away from the song, I may have missed some things, but I just interpret it as, you know what I mean? I only can do what I can do, and I never asked to be put in this type of position. Cause niggas, as soon as his albums came out, they threw the nigga, you know what I mean, in the throne, like, yo, you the next one, you know what I mean? You need to, save us, you like on some Martin Luther King stuff, they basically put him on a pedestal that he didn't ask for, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand J. Cole at the end of the day, where y'all want him to live up to expectations that he didn't even ask for at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So that's that. Now I listen to NONAME record, song 33, which I think it started with song 31 and song 32, but I haven't heard those. I heard this one. And she basically replying to, J. Cole, just basically saying there's so much stuff going on in the world and you want to sit here and make a song about me or whatever, which in a way it's like, okay, you could have did the exact same thing. You could have talked to him offline. You could have got his number. You could have reached out to him. So I really didn't understand the fact that she getting mad at J. Cole for jumping on the record when there's so much other stuff that's going on in the world to where she feels he shouldn't even be thinking about her. But at the same time, she did the same shit, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I was just like, wow, it's a short song. It's like a minute and some changes. I had to go through a lot just to hear the shit. You know what I mean? It's not a long song, but it's just like, well, damn. Ain't Wouldn't some people call that, I don't want to say the wrong word, but hypocrisy in a way, that you saying something on the record that you actually doing on the record? I don't know. I don't, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm not I'm not an English major or whatever the case may be. But I just looked at it like, all right, it is a lot of things going on in the world, and the world is crazy right now. But at the end of the day, I just don't understand what's the point of the songs going back and forth. You know what I mean? If y'all should just come to the table, and sometimes with a discussion you agree to disagree. But I don't understand the songs going back and forth. You know what I mean? Most people do, when they go through certain things. He is an artist, so they go in the booth and they let their frustrations or their thoughts out through the booth. And she an artist, she did the same thing, but it's just like y'all not coming to no terms of really understanding if y'all just throwing, songs back and forth, because it's taking a narrative to make it seem like, oh, it's males versus females. You know what I'm saying? Oh, J.COLE's a misogynist. Oh, another black woman tearing another black man down. You know, that type of shit shouldn't even be going on. You know what I mean? I'm not really for that. I like music. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not some type of leader or nothing like that. It's just that I'm looking at it from the perspective of a fan, and I'm confused because if like you feel he's it's things that he needs to learn that he hasn't been taught or something, but you saying you are a teacher, then maybe you should teach him. And some people feel like, well, that's a grown man. Information is out there, which is true. You know, you can Google something, but it's just like the simple fact that y'all just going back and forth and the issues are still going on. You know what I mean? There's still protests going on. There's still cops killing us. You know what I mean? All type of shit. Government fucked up. Trump dumbass doing stupid shit, saying dumb shit every day, always tweeting crazy shit. So what are these songs that y'all doing back and forth to each other? What is that really going to accomplish? Because y'all still going to get paid off the shit because we're the ones listening to it and having opinions and steady talking about it like I'm doing now, like others would be doing. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, what is this solving? It's not solving anything. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be one of those type of people that does things like that and say things like that. And I'm just saying, I'm just confused off of it. It's like it looks like a beef. You know what I'm saying? It's just like people like, it ain't no beef. You know what I mean? They just having a war of words, and it's just like, well, what was the issue? I mean, yeah, she did jump out the fucking window with the tweet, and then you look and you know what I mean, they out there protesting. But at the end of the day, like I always say, it's only certain notable people I feel should speak up on certain things when it comes to movements and protests, and it's certain artists that I feel shouldn't say anything. You know what I mean? I'm not saying she was wrong for what she said, but at the end of the day, an album really doesn't. I mean, it's giving information, it's putting thoughts out there, but at the end of the day, it's like how they say, actions speak louder than words. You got to practice what you preach, and I think that's where she was coming off with the tweet. And I feel like with J. Cole, even though he's been out there protesting before when Bro had got killed, so I understand that. So that's why another thing why they understand with the tweet. It's like J. Cole a couple years ago, he was out there protesting. You know what I'm saying? Look what J. Cole went through when he wasn't even at his crib, his childhood home, when the cops raided, you know, that motherfucker because somebody thought it was a trap house, but he wasn't there. So look what he's been through. So I still I didn't understand the tweet. Like, why would she say some shit like that? Like, do you not follow J. Cole's career? Do you not see what he went through? So it's just like he has a right to speak on some of the things that, you know what I mean, he's rapping about in his music. You know what I mean? So he's been out there in the front lines before. So I just didn't really understand where she came from with the tweet. And I guess J. Cole, you know, the way he took the tweet, you know, he praised her in the record, though. That's the crazy part. Like, people looking at it like he disrespected her. He called her a queen. You know what I mean? He admitted that she probably a little bit more educated and more has a higher IQ than him. You know what I mean? And he just looking for, you know, information. If it's something that he don't know, you know what I mean, pit him on instead of trying to bash him. You know what I mean? So I just looked at that like, damn, this whole situation is kind of crazy. You know, but I mean, hey, who's to say that J. Cole won't have another response? But I feel like it's kind of lame in a sense. They should just sit there and take it off wax and meet up and have a discussion. That'd be something dope. You know, you can bring the cameras and y'all can have a discussion and put that online for the fans. You know what I mean? So it's really a kind of a negative thing, but turning around into a positive thing. I feel like that'd be great for, you know, their different fan bases, you know, for the culture as well, you know, and put in other people at the table too that really understands what's going on with, you know, our people and the protest and, you know, the black community as a whole. You know what I mean? You need other voices sometime in a situation to, you know, so cooler heads can prevail. You know what I mean? So this won't be a screaming match. But I'm not no political figure. That was just what I just was feeling at the time. So y'all let me know. It's my birthday. I'm just sitting here chilling. You know what I mean? Not really doing too much. You know, this fucking COVID shit is around in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? So you can't really do too much. Shit is closed and shit. Nigga hair is woofing to the motherfucker. Jesus, I need a barbershop ASAP. You know, but shout all the people that hit me up on Cash App. I appreciate that, man. Y'all show real love. And shout out to everybody that support the channel and be watching the channel and shit though. And to all the fake motherfuckers that really couldn't help a nigga out, you know what I mean, donate to the channel, donate to the app, you know what I mean. I ain't got really nothing to say to y'all. That's just some lame shit. Niggas that spend cash on bitches, OnlyFans, is some lame shit. You can't support somebody you say you admire and you respect. That's fake as fuck to me. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about the song. I'ma holler at y'all, man. I'ma go ahead and crack this bottle of wine open because a nigga do like his Pinot Grigio, you feel me? And I'ma holler, man. One.